This has been the scene in Moorhead the whole day, a similar one across much of the valley after heavy rainfall. Thank you for joining us. I'm Krista Babe. A gloomy day as rain pours over our region, causing a mess in more ways than one. But first, let's go to meteorologist Lisa Green. And Lisa, just how much rain have we seen so far?
Krista, it has been a lot, as much as 5 to 6 inches reported in the Jamestown area here in Fargo, more than 2 inches reported today, and other things that were reported. A funnel cloud in Foreman. This photo taken in the Foreman area. Tammy took this photo. She said it didn't touch the ground, but she saw it out there for quite some time, for several minutes as it passed over. We could have seen a couple more of those out there today with the atmosphere just spinning. Another picture that tells this story, this is Stump Lake. White caps on the lake because of the wind that's been with us all day long in our western counties. And now on top of that wind, we're dealing with snow. This is in Carrington, taken not too long ago, of snow coating the roadways in that town. And in fact, we just heard a report of no visibility in that town right now because of snow that's blowing around. You can see on the radar a lot of action happening. Still some heavy rain in northwest Minnesota, Fargo, Moorhead, but that snow is falling in our western counties tonight. Several headlines to get to. High wind warning until 11 o'clock this evening, so about an hour left on that in the Devil's Lake Basin. Winds gusting above 50 miles per hour today. Wind advisory until 1 o'clock tomorrow for many parts of the valley. A winter weather advisory because of the snow in our Devil's Lake area. And on top of that, temperatures are going to be so cold, we have a freeze warning in some areas too, Krista. So there's a lot to talk about. We'll get to that and when we'll finally start to dry out here in just a few moments.
Thank you, Lisa. All of this rain created a mess of situations across the valley, from more than 1,500 people losing power in Moorhead to closed roads and even basements flooding. But it's not dampening everyone's mood. Valley News Team's Christina Craig looks at all the chaos with the pouring rain.
Roads buried underwater.
The driving can be tough, especially with the kids in the car. You worry a little bit.
Barricades closed off 5 different roads in Moorhead. And at times, drivers had to decrease speed. But poor visibility and driving conditions didn't keep everyone off the tar.
Rain just doesn't bother me. I mean, you get a little wet walking in the car, but that's about it. I mean, it's no big deal.
The downpour created even more of a headache for one Moorhead homeowner.
There's even some water that came from the last little bit, and you can see it's coming from behind the wall.
At the very least, I emptied it 10, 12 times. So there's over 30 gallons or more, at least.
A problem that's going to take time and money to fix. But while this homeowner is shaking his head, a local farmer welcomes the rain.
We needed the rain, and thankfully we're getting it, and hopefully it'll stop before we go to the other extreme.
If the wet weather keeps up, this farmer says there's a chance his crops could become oversaturated, meaning he'll have to replant, which won't only cause delays. His real concern? The temperatures dropping.
With the forecast for being so cold, that there's a chance that some of the emerged crops could freeze, and then we'd be facing the prospect of possibly replanting.
It's a downpour many are hoping comes to an end. Christina Craig, Valley News Live.
Rain wasn't the only issue for some. High winds caused extensive damage to a farm in Perm, Minnesota. Cleanup has begun after straight-line winds caused a roof of a shed to fly off on the Palabicki farm. The debris landed on a neighboring building owned by the Perm Co-op propane plant, causing minor damage to the building. The wind carried tin, boards, and insulation onto County Highway 80 East. Power lines in the area also fell, leaving a portion of the city of Perm without power. No other damage was reported in the area. And so many of you have shared your reports and weather photos on our Facebook page, and we want to thank you for those. If you want to share with us any photos, just search Valley News Live on Facebook and like our page. And we have new information about an assault in downtown Fargo. A 35-year-old man is in the hospital with severe head injuries after police found him lying unconscious outside Rick's Bar. And police are asking for your help finding 3 people of interest in the assault. They're looking for Jason Owen, Jesse Olson, and Crystal Camp. Police say it was a fight that started inside Rick's Bar, which was broken up by employees. Both parties were told to leave, but they met up again outside the bar. Scott Moen was arrested this morning for aggravated assault in connection to the fight. You can call Fargo Police Department if you have any information. And Fargo police are also investigating a stabbing in downtown Fargo from early this morning. Police say a man and a woman were on the 10 block of Broadway when another man bumped into them around 3 in the morning. The two men got into a verbal altercation before the alleged stabber shoved the other man and ran. The victim told police he did not notice his wound until later and was unable to identify the man who did it. He was taken to the hospital. A man was arrested for DUI after fleeing his crashed car. 22-year-old Tyler Conway was arrested shortly after crashing his car on the Center Avenue Bridge between Fargo and Moorhead. Police say he crashed while texting and driving. He hit a barrier on the bridge, lost control of his car, flipping it onto its side. After the crash, Conway ran south underneath the bridge, where Moorhead police found him minutes later. 2 juveniles and another man are injured after a car crash in Grand Forks. It happened at the intersection of County Road 6 and South Columbia Road around 8 last night. Taylor Azure was driving south on Columbia Road with a baby in the back seat when he failed to yield. He hit another car driven by Nathan Snyder of Grand Forks, who had 2 passengers under the age of 18. Snyder went into the ditch and rolled. Azure spun clockwise after the impact. Both cars were totaled. Azure and the 2 younger males were taken to the hospital for their injuries. Predators, sex offenders, and rapists. People parents tell us they don't want near their kids. Tens of thousands of men and women are arrested for sexual assault each year. But experts say what you don't know about them could be making you and your kids more vulnerable. Coming up on Valley News Live 10 at 10, crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson shows us some common misconceptions. Even with storms moving through Lakes Country this weekend, many people who live near Otter Lake say there's far more shoreline this year, and it will take a lot more rain to get water levels back up. And as Valley News Team's Macy Anger found out, it could all mean a shorter season on the water.
Jason Stetz is an avid angler.
We fish a lot of Lida, Lizzie, and Pelican lakes.
But the catch is getting out to the lakes.
It's amazingly low. And last year, off the axis here, 3 feet, you never worried about it. You'd go here. Now it's a lot of, 1.5 to 2 feet.
This is where low lake levels become a problem. Trying to put your boat in the water without hitting the motor.
Normally we've got water coming into here.
Homeowners say without any more rain, boats will be off the lake and back into storage before summer is over.
And if it drops the same amount this year from where it is now, we're going to have beach probably out into here, which means at the end of the dock, we got a problem.
Early ice out dates didn't help this year.
Still a couple inches behind, 3 or 4 inches behind where we should be. And with the lack of snow over the winter, they're just not filling out.
You thought that we'd have plenty of time for the water to raise, but we haven't had a whole lot of rain until now.
You could tell it's gone up just with the amount of rain that we've had.
Stetz hopes that we can get a little more rain, but wants one thing to stay the same.
Fishing's good.
And dinner will be too. In Otter County, Macy Anger, Valley News Live.
The Minnesota DNR says the low water levels won't affect the ecosystem. And if you'd like to report or check water levels for any Minnesota lake, we have a link to this story on valleynewslive.com.